Good morning, champion. Every day, people walk around carrying invisible chains. Not chains around their hands or feet, but chains around their minds. Chains built from words like, I'm not smart enough. I've never done it before. I don't have the right background. I always mess things up. These aren't facts. They're mental limits. They're not physical barriers, they're beliefs. Beliefs that were planted in your mind, by society, by failure, by other people's insecurities. And over time, you began to accept those beliefs as truth. But now it's time to ask yourself. Who told you you're not enough? Who planted that thought? Why did you agree to carry that burden? You weren't born with these limits. You learned them. Which means, you can unlearn them. Let me tell you something powerful, the human mind is the most advanced tool on this planet. But it can work for you, or against you. It can create empires. Or excuses. It can build dreams. Or bury them. And the switch that controls it? It's you. Here's the truth most people ignore. Your life will never rise higher than your mindset. You can work hard, show up early, and hustle endlessly. But if your mind is filled with limits, self-doubt, and scarcity, you'll keep hitting invisible ceilings. The only way to break free is to break the thought patterns that keep you boxed in. Because no matter how strong your body is, if your mind is weak, you will surrender at the first sign of discomfort. But if your mind is strong, even when your body aches and the world says stop, you'll keep going. That's the power of a limitless mind. Let's talk about failure. Why are we so afraid of it? Because someone once told us that failure means we're broken. But the truth is, failure is information. Failure is feedback. Failure is part of growth. Every successful person you admire, they've failed more than you've tried. They didn't break because they failed. They broke through because they didn't let failure define them. They didn't see mental limits as walls, they saw them as tests. Tests of belief. Tests of will. Tests of hunger. Now let me ask you this. When was the last time you truly challenged yourself? Not just physically, but mentally. When was the last time you did something that terrified you, but you did it anyway? When was the last time you ignored the voice that said, you can, and proved it wrong? That voice isn't you. It's fear, dressed as logic. It's comfort, dressed as caution. It's weakness, dressed as reason. And the only way to silence that voice is through action. The mental limits you face aren't solid walls. They're made of glass. And once you lean in, once you push with even a bit of courage, you realize they're fragile. You realize they only had power because you believed they were real. You were never stuck. You were never too late. You were never not enough. You were just convinced of a lie. And now, it's time to break it. Here's what I want you to do. Notice the pattern. Become aware of the thoughts you think the most. Are they building you or breaking you? Challenge the belief. Ask, is this true? Or is this just a fear? Rewrite the script. Replace I can't with I'm learning. Replace I've never with it's time. Replace what if I fail? With what if I fly? Take bold action. Nothing kills mental limits faster than proof. And proof comes from doing what your old self said you couldn't. There will be discomfort. There will be doubt. There will be days where you feel like quitting. But there will also be breakthroughs. Moments where the fog clears and you realize, I'm not who I used to be. That moment is priceless. It's the moment you realize that your dreams were never impossible. They were just on the other side of your mindset. So don't play small. Don't lower your potential to match your fears. Raise your mindset to match your vision. Because the only thing truly standing between you and your next level is the story you keep telling yourself. And today, that story changes. I am not limited by my past. I am not limited by fear. I challenge every thought that holds me back. I rise above self-doubt and claim my strength. My mind is powerful. My beliefs are evolving. I am becoming who I was meant to be. And I am limitless. Good day.